toaster in a bathtub full of water? Because your toast would get soggy.
The Powerpuff Girls then realized the greatest villain to ever attack Townsville was the failure of public education for the last century. That seems to be a common theme in cartoons. All the citizens are dipshit stupid. I mean, you have to wonder if they're told to breathe because they're so stupid they'd forget to. The mayor of that town doesn't help. I love him and all, but I have to wonder how he still has the job he has. Same reason Adam West and Mayor Quimby do. They know the people are morons and don't care. Bro, look at the voters. That, and also the heavy metal content of the water supply. It seems to be a common theme in real life too. America. Yeah, a lot of American girls believe there's 99 genders. I'd like to introduce you to the main protagonist of our story, Jay Rain. A man that hates Maximilian Muss almost as much as he hates non-binary people. Or we could point to the actual problem, like people thinking vaccines and masks are useless, or that a virus doesn't exist, or maybe the idea that Republicans care about their voters. They don't. Honest to God, you chose genders as a reason why American education has failed? How about the literal brainwashing and allegiance to the flag, freedom, and patriotism over things that are infinitely more useful to know? Literally nobody cares about genders. It is far from the country's worst problem, if even one at all. Curly Brace. Keep that name in your mind. He will come back. It's still a functional example, even if it's insignificant. Do you realize that getting political in the first paragraph can, and more often than not will, derail discussions completely? If you care for what's being written in the replies of a comment, then do not start arguing about politics. Jay Rain. Shut the fuck up. No one was talking to you, Curly Brace. You're probably an American girl. 99 genders is much more ignorant than not wearing a mask. Mr. Redditor, keep blaming all your personal problems on political parties and see where that gets you, Mr. 600 pounds. Gender isn't a personality trait, Emily. The other guy was making an argument while you're just whining. The real post is in the comments. Facts. Indeed. And you got some people actually trying to talk about the video. It's not really that relevant. I want to get back to our two main protagonists. No, he's bringing politics into a non-political video. Yo, mom. LMAO, I'm ignorant for not thinking there's 99 genders? How has humanity come to a point where if someone doesn't think there's 99 genders, he's the ignorant one? I'm legit laughing. LMAO, if I see anyone try to say I'm non-binary, I'll legit bully them. You're so brainwashed that your way of thinking is so ignorant and hippie, like that the government shouldn't even classify people like you as sane. There's no way a sane person can have such ignorant beliefs. Do you Europeans, any non-Western people screaming 99 genders, thinking they're actually smarter than anyone, while being unaware of how brainwashed they really are? In 2016, people like this were viewed as deranged, insane people, which they are, but people like that grouped together recently and spread their false information, one person to another, till they eventually, mostly every teenage American girl believed it. Now you see people as the ones that are replying to me trying to attack me for not being brainwashed. Thing is, these Americans seem to think America is the only country in the world and don't like to think outside the box. Oh no, you made him angry. Holy shit. Curly Brace coming back onto the scene. You got super offended. I'm a dude, by the way. Literally everything you have said in this entire chain is wrong. Way to go. This world is really falling apart. What you're saying makes no sense. Let people be who they want to be. Thank you, simp. I'll simp for you. Not wearing a mask is way more ignorant than believing there's 99 genders. Okay, let's avoid the political stuff and get back to Jay Rain, the main protagonist of the story. Come back when you have scientific evidence, Emily. prove me wrong then. You provided no evidence to support your BS claims. Can't prove me wrong, so you just say, wrong. It's falling apart because of people like you. Who cares about COVID? I really hope your grandma gets it. Jesus fuck. This guy's so fucking mad. Give me solid evidence. I don't want a 5-paragraph sob story on BS psychology. Everything you've said would be a good admission to the special ed classroom leftist redditor. Then he puts his Discord. JRain5023. If you want to send me solid evidence, I'm waiting. Well, you heard him, guys. Go send JRain5023 some solid evidence. He's waiting, guys. No, send me valid evidence. I provided you my tag. I'm waiting for the evidence. Since you're the 999 IQ intellectual, send me the evidence. I'm waiting. Yeah. There's a whole lot of emphasis on evidence coming up. Shitty argument, says the guy who provided literally no evidence to support his claims. You are just political bait, no valid evidence. All you can say is, you're wrong, without providing any evidence to prove that I'm wrong, which I'm not. And this is where our story ends, and JRain continued his reign of terror on the comment section of this very wholesome Powerpuff Girls video, which I was just gonna try to enjoy this Powerpuff Girls video, but I couldn't anymore. I had to go down the rabbit hole. And this is when JRain brings his alt accounts, JRain on Verm, and he tells us what evidence is. It's the available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid. Thank you, JRain. I appreciate the definition, and I don't think I would have been able to figure out what evidence was if you didn't give me the by-the-book definition. I might have had like a little bit of nuance and not been able to decipher what the word even meant. So I appreciate the help. And I'm sure Curly Brace as well also appreciates it, because he probably didn't know what evidence was. He didn't even have any evidence. So I'm glad that you're just on here educating the people and, giving everyone the best way to win arguments. JRain. He's an intellectual, that's for sure. He's a different breed than all of us. He's definitely seen Rick and Morty at least 35 times. JRain, very, very based individual. Definitely not a redditor at all, and definitely not homophobic in the slightest. He's a good dude, and yeah, JRain. JRain. I've actually not even made it this far. I don't know if there is any other people other than JRain. It's just the JRain show. Yeah. Oh hey, what's up, Spike? Here before the spam bot takes all the comments. I'll give that a like. It's a good comment. Thank you for at least breaking up the monotony of JRain. Spike, I'll give you all these likes. Take my likes, Spike. Take my fucking likes. And then, at the very end, the OG. Fuck you, JRain. Suck my fucking dick.